They tore down my gate without warning, so I turned their gated community into a free-for-all. I came home to find my driveway wide open, my custom iron gate gone, and a pile of bent metal dumped on my lawn like scrap. The gate I'd built myself, welded in my shop with my family's name across the arch. No call, no letter, just a bright yellow notice taped to my fence. Removed per HOA safety compliance. Safety compliance? My property isn't even in the HOA. See, I own a 5-acre lot right next to their exclusive gated community. Their side, brick walls, pristine hedges, private security, and a keypad entry. My side, workshop, tools, a few trucks, and the gate they apparently couldn't stand looking at. According to them, it was obstructing the aesthetic continuity of the neighborhood entrance. Translation, they thought my property looked too blue-collar for their taste. Turns out, while I was on a 3-day fishing trip, the HOA president, Doug, smug smile, pressed polo, hired a contractor to cut my gate off its hinges. I guess they thought I'd just replace it with something tasteful. They guessed wrong. Because here's the thing, that gated entrance they're so proud of, the only access road in and out of their community runs across the corner of my land. No easement, no legal right-of-way, just a handshake deal from when the developer asked my late father for temporary permission 20 years ago. That temporary permission ended the second they touched my gate. The next morning, I went to the county office, filed for a land use change, and by lunchtime had the paperwork approved. Then I called a fencing company and had them meet me with a flatbed of concrete barriers. By nightfall, the only road into their precious gated paradise was blocked off with 8-foot-tall solid barriers and a sign that read, "Private land, no trespassing." It took less than 24 hours for chaos to erupt. Residents were parking along the highway and walking half a mile in. Delivery trucks couldn't get in. School buses had to drop kids off at the main road. Emergency services? Let's just say the fire marshal was not pleased. Doug showed up at my place, red in the face. "You can't block the road. That's illegal," he shouted. I handed him a copy of the property survey and said, "This road belongs to me. Now get off it." He threatened lawsuits. Too late. I'd already filed one for trespassing, vandalism, and destruction of private property. I also sent the county photos of the illegal modification they'd made by removing my gate without a permit. The local news caught wind of the story. Headline read, "Gated community, not so gated anymore." The comments section roasted them for elitist bullying. By the end of the week, the HOA called an emergency meeting. They begged, offered to replace the gate exactly as it was, pay damages, and sign a 99-year easement with a fat monthly fee. I agreed to the easement, but not until after they rebuilt my gate exactly the way it had been, name and all. And I made them put in writing that they'd never alter it without my consent. Now every time Doug drives past, he has to see that gate standing tall, the same one he paid to tear down and then paid triple to put back up. If you love this kind of HOA takedown, hit that like button, subscribe.